Yo, your boy was on fire for that battery. Holy hell. What's up, friends? My name's Aaron Ciotti. I'm deliriously tired. Everybody calls me Ciotti. My God, I don't think I've watched that before. I gotta put a little star next to that one. Jesus. That was pretty serious. That was from May 29th, 2021. What's up, chat? How you guys been? Missed you. Maggie and I have been absolutely going full tilt. Hold on, I gotta set the Real Steady Go to do its thing over here. Maggie and I have been going absolutely full tilt on getting her stuff and the kids' stuff moved on into the to the house. And you know, if you ever wondered what it looks like if a man dies live on stream of exhaustion, you know, stay tuned. Giveaways tonight. 4 giveaways. 3 of them for patrons, 1 of them for anyone. If you join the Patreon within the next hour or so, you'll be able to get in on the 3 Patreon giveaways. Couple of frames, Ripsqueak V2 frame, Axis frame, a little toothpick frame, bunch of frames tonight. Bunch of good stuff. You're gonna love my frames nuts. And yeah, it's gonna be some good giveaways. All right, now I'm setting I just gotta set a couple quick sync points here. Perfect. All right, good to go, friends. Those of you that follow me on Instagram, which you can get to from heading over to CiottiFPV.com, you'll have seen some of the progress. Not much though. I've just been like hyper focused on the 10,000 things that need to get done. Lots of cleaning, lots of building, lots of lifting things up and then putting them down. Today was the day that everything moved in. The movers came this morning. Maggie was at her old place and they got everything loaded up in 3 hours. And I was at the new place. Comcast, not Comcast, AT&T guy showed up, put fiber in. It's hilariously fast, Jesus. And then the movers came over. Let me actually run speed test here. This isn't super fair because I'm doing the streaming thing right now, but let me see what I get here. I think last time I checked I got like 100 here. We did a quick speed test there and it was like 380 down. It was also 380 up though. I was like, what the fuck? 130 here, which is not terrible. But yeah, 380, and that's their that's AT&T's 500 package. So I don't know, maybe I'll scream and yell that it's not going all the way up to 500, but good lord, 380 was absurdly fast. We'll see how it is with Sage hammering away on online gaming and Felix doing whatever Felix does. And then me doing my thing. But geez, I don't know what to do with all that speed. That's what she said. Did she? Did she? This is my full-time job. If you'd like me to continue to not die, head on over to CiottiFPV.com. No! No, 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 no! No, no, no! Welcome to the best live stream in the world. So yeah, head on over to CiottiFPV.com. There's a whole bunch of buttons you can click that help me out a lot. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, all the places. Click my affiliate links before you do an order, if you don't mind. It's free money. It helps out a ton. Just next time you're ordering FPV stuff, think about your gangly buddy. Get FPV, God's website, FPV Cycle, FPV Crate, and a whole bunch of others. If it's a website that I don't have an affiliate link for, drop a note and say, yo, you idiots should set CiottiFPV up with your affiliate program because he talks nice about you all the time. Just lie. Just lie, guys. It's okay. You're lying for a good cause. You know. Be like the government. Just lie. What else is going on? Patreon page. So here's how it works. Over on my Patreon page, if you're on the 5, 10, 20, or up tiers, you're going to be entered into tonight's giveaways. The $30 tier will put you into all 3 of these giveaways. $5 a month is the Tiny Whoop and Toothpick tier. $10 a month is the 3-inch Micro and Cinewhoop tier. $20 a month is the 5-inch tier. This way, if you only fly Tiny Whoops, you can only be entered to win Tiny Whoop stuff. I've won a couple things in my life. Everything I've ever won, I haven't actually been able to use. So this is one of the things I kind of did so that hopefully, yeah, you win something that you can actually use. So that's how it works. And then the 4th giveaway is going to be Super Chat and PayPal based. You have to wait to get in on that giveaway. I'll explain it more at 11-ish o'clock when we get that rolling. So that's how it works. If you join the Patreon tiers that have the giveaways, 5, 10, 20, and up, within the next hour, you should be on those giveaways. I can't guarantee it. Sometimes Patreon lags behind a little bit, but usually they don't. And if for some reason you're not on the wheel, you just tell me in the chat by tagging me, by typing CiottiFPV. When you do that, it lights up an orange, and then I read your chat comment. So if for some reason you don't end up on the wheel, you just tag me and say, yo, I didn't end up on the wheel, and then I leave myself a little note for 2 weeks from now, and then I put you on that wheel, and all is right with the world. You guys know how I do. In the chat right now was first. Kathy McKibben was next. Kevin Summer, Perry Earl, not Kevin Summer, Kevin Sumner, CMYK FPV, Dead Chicken, Great Southern, FPV and RC, Chopper FPV, Riot 9 again, Richard, B-Man, Bob Noxious, Left Step, Frank Nicholas, Robert Garcelone. Hold on, let me get my glass of water. Didn't see that coming, did you? Hey, we're doing mailbag. You guys can check out my mail bag tonight. Man gets naked from the waist down, live on stream. All subscribers cancel. Tiago Ramos is here. Bob Noxious is in the house. We'll leave it there. Folks that have tagged me so far, Kevin Sumner says, so you're planning on taking up running on a treadmill after moving today? Well, the movers did move an elliptical into the basement, which it's like a really nice one too. It's a big ass Nordic track, and yeah, I do need to get my lazy ass in shape. So I'm gonna try my best. I like that the Nordic track is in the basement because that's where I'm going to be hanging out. And so, like, here's a life hack for you, right? I put a pull-up bar in the bathroom doorway so that every single time I go to the bathroom, 3-4 times a day, I have to look at it. And then I'm like, all right, well, I might as well do pull-ups. That's your life hack. That's it. Put exercise equipment in a path that you're going to walk every single day so that you look at it and kind of feel a little bit bad. And not really, but you know what I mean. And then, yeah, do something. So I'm hoping that, yeah, the elliptical being in the basement, I'll look over at it and be like, all right. That's how it works with me. I sweat and then I fart. CMYK says, what's good? Great Southern says, hello. Right 9 says, JB gonna fish up early. Might want to spam your link earlier than usual. Yeah, I missed it. I was in the living room watching Goodwood Festival of Speed highlights. If anybody wants to get me like a dream birthday present next year, get me a ticket to Goodwood, yo. It's expensive, but yeah, that's a bucket list item for me. Goodwood Festival of Speed. So the Festival of Speed is the uphill, which is incredible. But then they run the actual racetrack too. Any Goodwood events, that is total bucket list shit for me. Along with anything at the Nürburgring, of course. and or Mount Panorama, or Mount Panorama, as it's commonly pronounced by non-cheeseburger, hamburger, hot dog people. B-Man says what's up. Bob Noxious says what's up. What's going on, guys? Robert Garcelon says, I'm a gangly fan of the Gangly Man. Denzel the Terrible says, hey, Collective and Captain James Holden. CiottiFPV. Riot 9 says, toilet paper for CiottiFPV. Grizz FPV is in the house. Hey, if anybody is friends with Grizz on Instagram, his account has been hacked. Make sure you send them a message that says, I hope you burn in hell, you dirty whorebag fuckface. He's reported it, and yeah, there's not much you can do. But hopefully he gets his account back. But yeah, Grizz has been hacked on Instagram with one of these, you know, the common scheme, right? Not scheme. The common I don't know, whatever. The common thing right now is hey, you know, that's what it is. So fuck off. 661 FPV says, I'm about to maiden these 1002 22,000 kV motors on the Nubidro Mosquito 1S and 2015 2-inch props. Very cool. They should be really, that should be a really good combo, 661. Quad 66 says, though, that they're very hungry. And that, yeah, they just mangle your batteries, which is interesting. Newbie Drone just put out an 1102. That's a 3-bolt pattern. And if their website worked on this old-ass computer, I would have ordered a set already, because those might be the perfect motors for the tiny lifters. Hold on. If I don't do this now, there's a chance that I'll forget to do it. I'm trying to stay very animated, because the second that I'm not animated, I'm gonna just actually fall completely asleep. I'm beat. I'll say this though, man. This move. Well, what's different about this move is I haven't really moved. Although I've actually brought a bunch of my shit over. I've loaded up the 2 twice now, and good lord, does it hold a shocking amount of stuff. What the hell's happening here? Get out of here. What are you doing? So I do have a bunch of my stuff over there, but this move was very different than previous ones. I think just straight up because I'm in a much better, like, mental state right now. Like, sounds weird, but it's true. Like, I'm just in a much better place mentally right now, and yeah, this year, in fact, and yeah, I think it really shows in just my ability to, because moving is hard, right? Moving is one of the most stressful things that you'll do in your life, and when you do that and you're in a horrible mental state, it's just awful in so many ways. But I'm not in a horrible mental state right now. I'm in a great place. I'm in an amazing relationship. And yeah, it's like my fucking honor to be able to help Maggie and the kids move. And so, yeah, this has been, I mean, I'm tired, but who gives a shit, right? Like, oh, I'm tired. Right? Like, be tired, whatever. Sometimes in life you're tired. Fuck it. And I'm getting a whole bunch of exercise for free. And yeah, I don't know. Hey, the Newbie Drone 1102s, they make them in 19,000 kV. They also make them in 10,000 kV. I think I'm gonna get the 10,000 kVs and try to turn a Gemfan quad blade. So they're for the tiny lifter, and they're gonna go So my thought process is that 10,000 kV initially, my initial thought is that that's not enough kV, but that's my thinking with a tri-blade. With the GemFan quad blade, I don't know, man. I already have 2 sets of the Beta FPV 1102s, which I'll be running on tri-blades. One thing I've definitely noticed, I've run those tiny lifters on bi-blades as well as tri-blades. The bi-blades are hideously loud. Tri-blades are a lot quieter. I feel like these motors are my opportunity to move all the way up to the quad blade to try to cut the noise down even more. So yeah, I think I'm just going to do that. I think I'm going to do the 10,000 kV. It might not be enough kV, at which point I can probably use them for some sort of a toothpick. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. This is going to... Oh, you know what I just realized? This motor will allow you to do a solderless build. Why did we do the solderless build on the Meteor frame? It was because it was because of the battery tray. The battery tray on the Mobula V3 frame would take the 2S battery, and that's why it was solderless. Okay. Yeah, so I guess this still wouldn't be a solderless tiny lifter build because you have to solder on a double balance lead to get 2S on it. So yeah, it's still going to be but it's approaching a solderless build because these fuckers are going to come with the little JST 1.25 or 1.0, whichever it is, plugs that plug right into the Newbie Drone AIO. So yeah, this is going to be really cool. Newbie Drone Flow 1102 10,000 kV 4-pack being ordered. I mean, I left the tab open. In theory, that means that I'll order some. Unless I forget. That'll be cool. I've heard from somebody commented on one of Quad 66's posts on Facebook and said that they're unbelievably smooth. Like not coggy at all, and that makes my pee-pee hard. So, very excited about that. Glenn Burnett says, what's up, collective and the gangliest of ganglies. Michael D says, what's up, CiottiFPV and collective. YouTube did the thing. Up yours, YouTube, you dirty rat bastard. Ooh, some super chats are rolling in. B-Man says, so excited for you, bro, with the house, yo. Thank you, dude. Check out, everybody check out B-Man on Instagram. He's putting some gnarly shit up. B-Man is putting the time in to get good, and it shows. Go support him, or I'll beat you with a hammer. Kevin Summer dropping the CiottiFPV link. Thank you, dude. CMYK dropping the Linktree link. Mad links. Click them, or else I'll die. Power washing all the things. I took, you know those annoying-ass white grid bastards that are in a lot of, like, closets? They have, like, the plastic fuckers that you put into the wall, and then the awful plastic clips on the back wall, and then the white tray shitbird with all the thingies sits on it. Yo, I don't know what they were doing in this I don't know who the hell was living in this house, but the level of, like, redneck engineering is unparalleled. And then there's just, like, weird filth in weird places. Those racks are in the closet bathroom thing. It's a really interesting, unique house. The closet is, like, connected to the bathroom. It's wild. They were, like, fucking orange, and they were just covered in this, like, sticky orange. I don't get it at all. So I took it all the fuck apart. I took all there's a bunch of them too. They're wrapped all the way around. It's a big closet. I took them all off, and I brought them into the driveway, and I just power washed the shit out of them, which it got them white again, but they're still a little bit sticky. It's weird. But who cares, right? You don't really touch them. And in the process of doing so, I like lightly power washed the driveway when we first got there. But then doing these things, I had to really get up on them, and that then it like really brightened the shit out of the driveway. And so there was this big like rectangle in the driveway. I'm like, all right, well I guess I'm doing the whole effing driveway. And then of course I made sure to draw dick and balls. So there's a permanent dick and balls. And then when I was continuing to, this is all I was waiting for the movers. The power washing thing fits really well with my mental illness. I love hyper focusing on stuff. I love like monotonous, simple things, because I don't get a lot of that. And so yeah, I drew the cock and balls, of course, and then I'm just like, well, I can't just do this one little bit, so I'm doing more and more and more. And then I got up to the dick and balls. I was like, nope, and I drew a box around it, and then I just continued. So there's a box in the middle of the driveway with a schlong on it. B-Man FPV with a $20 super chat. He says, appreciate the love on Instagram, brother. Well deserved, B-Man. Thank you so much for the super chat. You guys are the goddamn best. Kevin Sumner says, AT&T fiber is symmetric, same up and down. Welcome to the 21st century. That's ridiculous, yo. 380 up is gonna be nuts, dude. When I'm uploading shit to Google Drive for clients, it's gonna be like done. That's gonna be crazy, man. Wild. T-Bird says, will your computer handle 380? I don't know computer things. Frank Nicholas dropping the link to CiottiFPV.com. Thank you, dude. Justy Joe says, call AT&T customer service and get 4 boosters for free. 4 boosters. What are they, Wi-Fi boosters? I'm going to be hooking up. I'm going to run a... I'm going to put a switch, and I'm going to run Ethernet down. I think... So I had them put the modem, which is a router modem, all in one thing. I had them put it in that big, beautiful, for those of you that, I think a lot of you have seen the house already, from Tiny Whooping It last week. Those big, gigantic cabinets in the living room on the outside of the TV. I had them run the wire right in there, and then there's the cable was previously just ducking right into those cabinets. So I had them do that. So it's just perfectly sitting right in there. And that is conveniently right the fuck above the basement with drop ceiling. So I'm gonna put a switch in that same cabinet, and then I'm gonna just shoot an Ethernet straight down. And then I want to try to get Ethernet also into Sage's bedroom and Maggie's office. But I'm gonna try to do it like I'm basically gonna put the switch in and then send 3. I guess it's a 1 to 4 switch. I guess I'll just put all 4 of them in, drop 2 of them into the basement, and then yeah, I'm gonna try to figure out a way to get it through the above the drop ceiling. The problem with Sage's room is that it's upstairs, so I don't know how the hell I would get it up there cleanly without just doing the fucking clips, nailing them into the wall in the corner nonsense. Like I'm not playing that game. So maybe what it ends up being is that and hey, chat, computer people in chat, I want to. It's not much of a surprise, but I want to build a gaming rig, a PC gaming rig, as cheap as possible, and put it in the basement. Sage is 16 years old. Sage is a 16-year-old boy, so he's in his room with his door shut, like 23 hours a day. So I want to encourage him to get his ass downstairs and hang out with me. And the other reason that I want to do this is the home theater in the basement is going to have all of my OG gaming consoles hooked up to it. I have Maggie has a 9-cube Kallax that I'm going to paint black or something, or blood red, or who knows. And so I'm going to do NES, Super Nintendo, 64, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, and then gaming PC, and I guess I sold both Atari Jaguars I don't know what I'll fill the other two holes with. That's what she said. But yeah, I need your guys' help. I want the gaming computer to, I'm also going to use it for streaming so that I can stream the OG gaming consoles. You know, I'll do a capture card and whatnot. So yeah, if you guys have like extra shit that you're willing to sell for cheap or donate, I don't know. But I do want it to be a fast enough rig that, like, I want it to be faster than Sage's current computer. And his current computer is not lightning fast. It's basically, he said it was absolutely just bare minimum fast enough to run Elder Ring, if that gives you any idea. So yeah, I want the gaming PC in the basement to be a little bit faster than that. And then it'll be wired, right? And it'll be hooked up to a 70-something inch TV. And then I guess I might as well also run a separate HDMI to a monitor. But yeah, that's kind of the plan for the basement. So yeah, let me know if you guys have any gaming computer suggestions for cheap stuff, or if you have stuff laying around, or if you see like a crazy deal on Prime Day or something like that. Holler at your boy and give me a little bit of a description of why it's good, because I knew a lot about computers 20 years ago, but that does me no good anymore because everything has changed. So, yeah, let me know. Dusty Joe, what are the boosters? Are they Wi-Fi boosters or are they speed boosters? If they're going to give 4 of them, I'm assuming that they're Wi-Fi boosters. I think the Wi-Fi signal is fine because I had them put it in a spot that has line of sight up to both kids' bedrooms, Maggie's office, and the basement is going to be the hardest because the basement is going actually through the floor. But there's just pretty much clear air and a couple of little bounces to the kids and to Maggie. So I don't think I would need Wi-Fi signal boosters per se, but yeah, I don't know. Michael D says, I've tried that with RDQ. They're very adamant about the number of subscribers. Yeah, they are. Yeah. You guys have heard me bash on RDQ before. It is what it is. Jay Barnes says, what's up? Kevin Sumner with a $20 super chat. Kevin, thank you so much, homie. He says, for getting my last name right. See, that's all you got to do. All you got to do is respect the people that support you, get their fucking name right, and they'll hook you up. Thank you, Kevin. Very cool of you, my man. What else is going on here in the chat? 661 says, if you get a treadmill in the basement, then your house will look just like Nick Burns. Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, Nick goes through the treadmill. I go around the elliptical, right? Like my regular loop at Maggie's place is to go like around the elliptical, because you can't really go through the elliptical because it's got that fucking bar down the middle. That's funny. There won't be like a spare bedroom in my basement though, so. But that's funny. 661, good call. No one FPV says, evening, how are you this eve? I'm good, brother, but absolutely whooped. But happy to be hanging out with you beautiful bastards. Great Southern says, if I send you one of my custom stickers, would you slap it on your laptop? Probably not, to be honest, Great Southern. It's not a bash on you or anything. It's just that I've got a lot of stickers. My laptop is kind of like prime real estate for stickers. So I keep Mini Quad Test Bench sticker on there because Ryan Harrell and I have been friends for a long time, and he's just an amazing guy that deserves all the support in the world. And then I've got a couple of my stickers on there. I think I have like a Pyro Drone sticker on there because I order from there a lot. I have an FPV Cycle sticker on there because Bob and I have been great friends forever, kind of same deal. And then I have a purple Stay Weird sticker on there. And that's kind of it. I mean, the other reason is that I don't like fill, like this is it. Like I don't want more stickers than this on. There was a little while where I had a couple stickers here and it was starting to get like a little bit too cluttered. I like it. I like the way this looks where it's like, to be honest, what I really like is just 2 stickers on the bottom or just a couple down the side just to like kind of keep it clean. But there's just too many. I'll tell you what, the Pyro Drone sticker's probably gonna go at some point. But the Stay Weird sticker I can't get anymore. And the FPV Cycle sticker I think will be too big below it, so I'm just kind of stuck in this weird sticker place on that laptop. But if you send me the sticker, it'll get used for sure. I put a lot of stickers on this. This is like my main spot for a ton of stickers, and this will absolutely get hung up in the basement, more than likely in shot of the live stream. So this is one of the signs from when we marched in Washington. And then, yeah, on one side I put a ton of personal, like, people's stickers. There's FPV Geek, Quad McFly, which is Ryan Harrell, Micromotor Test Lab, Old Head FPV, Wreck-It. Oh man, Wreck-It, that's old school. He hasn't flown in a long time. There's Little Seller Fox, Wild Willie, Kebab, Ostrich Air, Joe Stan. Yeah, and I've got a whole extra side, so yeah. Although, I don't know, I might keep this side naked, like this. So, yeah, this is where I put a lot of stickers, but I don't know, I'm a weirdo when it comes to stickers, man. I'm a fucking sticker hoarder. I've got like an organized sticker box and shit. It's weird, man. It's fucking weird. It's real weird. I have like a whole section of I have like in my sticker box, which is an old shoe box. I've got it all like bagged up. I've got like a bag of Miata stickers, a bag of Mustang stickers, a bag of like generic motorsport stickers, a bag of I don't know, it's all organized and whatnot. And then I've got a whole separate little area of FPV stickers in this huge Gem Fan box down here. So yeah, Great Southern, if you send a sticker, it will probably get put on that, to be honest with you. I think I'm going to start taking the manufacturer stickers off of that and start putting personal stickers on it. Because, you know, I mean, the manufacturer stickers are whatever. The personal stickers are what are cool. So yeah, if you want to see yourself on the Save Our Hobby banner, yeah, send a slap on over. As I was saying that, I hiccuped, and I might be dead now. I don't know, it feels different. Everything feels different. Oh, hi. Can we stop calling them slaps? You guys ready for a rant? Who could tell that I was about to go fucking... Can we stop calling them slaps? Slap is when you hit someone. A sticker is a sticker. Let's call them stickers. Why does everything have to be so cool? Why do we have to try to make everything so cool? Why can't we just say the fucking word? Because, like, man, this is some shit that used to drive me fucking crazy in corporate. Which is this, like, dying fucking urge to use corporate jargon words to feel cool or to feel fucking important. And then, but all it actually does is, like, miscommunicate, because inevitably there will be someone that doesn't know that dumbass word. Like, so it was one of the more recent ones is the word ping. Ping is a word that has a very specific definition, right? It's like a packet of data or like a byte of data that gets sent from one spot to the other to determine speed. It doesn't mean send somebody a fucking Instagram message or AOL message or Skype message or any other fucking message. But, you know, ping! I'm gonna ping you! Hey guys! Can I ping you later? I'm gonna ping you! Ping! Goat's getting tired. Can we just call them stickers or decals? We have words. Let's use the words. Send it. Ping. There you guys go. There's your rant for the evening. Lord Henrik says, what would disable the top filter slider? I installed UAV text preset because I jacked up my PIDs, but I couldn't adjust filters. The tune is pretty sick though, per usual. Turning off the filters that the question is, what would disable the top filter slider? The top filter slider is gyro filters. Turning off the gyro filters would disable the top filter slider. So yeah, when you hit the switches that turn off the gyro filters, it disables the top filter slider. So if you want to turn that back on for some reason, you just turn the gyro filters back on. You'll be good. Or there's a button in there that says like reset filter sliders, and that'll reset it for you. YouTube just did the thing. Scrolling back up. Bob Noxious says, what would I want motor limiting set to if I run a 2450 kV motor on 6S? 60 to 65%? Bob, start at 70%, believe it or not. Start at 70%. It might not be enough for you, and you might end up going up to 75%. But yeah, what I have the one cinematic rig, the Dead Cat Glide, wherever the hell it is. There it is. That's on 2400 kV motors, and it's at 70%, and it's perfect. You're 2450, so a couple extra little kVs, but yeah, start it at 70, and I bet you'll dig it. And if you think it's not enough power, don't change it. Try to adjust to flying with less power. Less power, you'll fly better. 661 says the 1002s are great, not too hungry, very cool. Quad 66 is very picky, much like myself. Very, very, very high standards. So him saying that those motors are really hungry and then you saying that they're not too hungry does not surprise me at all. You know, if he gets 10 seconds less runtime, he's going to be like, oh shit. You know what I mean? Just like if I get 10% less throttle resolution, I'm going to be like, nah, garbage, burn that shit. Drone Daddy FPV. That's a hell of a name. Says, people pay a lot of money to have me redneck engineer their stuff. So the majority of the redneck engineering in this house is just someone going, so he keeps using these big wood screws everywhere, and it's just basically, oh, I didn't need to do that. I didn't need to screw there. Oh well. Oh, I didn't really need to screw there either. Well, all right. And then like, oh, all right, I need to screw something in. Oh, I didn't hit the stud. Oh, I didn't hit the stud. I didn't hit the stud. I didn't, like, there's on the side those big gorgeous cabinets in the living room. This motherfucker, he wanted to mount. Oh my god. He wanted to mount like one of those like the cable box kind of things, you know, the black fucking box thing that's got the lights in the front and then it's got like whatever, Ethernet in and then coax out or whatever. You guys know what I mean, like the fucking cable boxy things, the ones that stand up. They're like this big, right? This motherfucker gets two janky, ugly ass pieces of wood, pounds 3 screws each. Those boxes weigh what? Like as much as my right testicle? They don't weigh anything. Hammers 3 big long screws into the side of this thing. Wrong, like it gets him in the wrong place, and then takes another, so he does that on the top and the bottom, and then he takes 2 other separate pieces of wood and just starts ramming screws into them as well. But like he just keeps doing it over and over and over again. And then he's using screws. He's sending screws. I don't even know how the fuck he was doing it. Like this. I don't know. He's using screws to hold the wires. He's putting 2 screws, like wire, and then he's like, and they're using the little top part. He's using screws with a bigger head on him for this. And he's like, and then there was even a spot where he used 3 of them. He used 3 of these screws. I think I counted, so just to mount this stupid fucking cable box thing, which, there's a shelf. He could have just put it on the goddamn shelf. There's a shelf right there, right below the TV. There's a shelf. Put it on the shelf, you shitbird. Tape it down if you need to. I think I counted 18 screw holes that this goddamn mouth breather put into the side of these gorgeous, and you can't cover them up. It's like, fuck. What are you doing? Why? And then, like, in the basement, oh my god, the basement. So, I will give him credit. He did build some incredibly janky shelving units, which have wheels on them. It's nice that they have wheels on them. The problem with it is they're so janky that if you go to move them, the wheels don't turn before the whole fucking thing falls over. And it doesn't fall over, it fucking parallelograms over, because he didn't do any diagonals at all. Just, that'll be fine. So he built this other rack on the side that's not on wheels, and then I have no idea what the deal with this was, but regular old, just like flat, 2 sets of supports, whatever, just super basic, and then like, it's not enough, I guess, so he takes 2 pieces of wood, so it's sitting like this against the wall. He takes 2 long pieces of wood off the top and just 6 screws for no reason in each one of them, and then oh god, I cannot believe I didn't take pictures of this. I was so excited to just rip it the fuck apart. I didn't pause to take pictures, and then he did. So the one wasn't long enough. So then he put another piece of wood straight out under. 4 more there. And then he put these ends on it, but with, how did he do the ends? The ends were just the fucking, they were so, they were like this, but then there was like another fucking, and then like, I guess there was this, I'm sure there was something supposed to be in it, but there were just these, and then there's just screws everywhere. There's just, oh look, that wall doesn't have a screw in it. That wall only has 3 screws in it. 4! Like, what is happening? It's so wild. I mean, it's like, it's fine, and it's funny as hell. But it's just like, what the hell was going through your, like, who does this? Like, what, why? Ooh, another video is good. Another video is done processing on Real Steady 1. I gotta watch a video on Real Steady 2. I have Real Steady 2 on the laptop. I gotta watch a video on it, though. The sync points work completely different, and I can't wrap my head around them. Let me get this file rolling here. So yeah, that's been my life. I have removed at least 100 screws. I have a bag. Maybe we'll count them on stream afterwards. But yeah, I have removed so many goddamn screws. It just, I mean, I'm not even mad. I'm impressed. It's just wild. And then he had these crazy panel things. I'll show you the panel things once I get Studio 2 reset up in the new place. He hung these panel things from the drop ceiling that just make no sense at all. He took, like, you know those big fucking like 4x8 Pink Panther sheets of, I guess, insulation, flat insulation, I assume. He took those, super janky, like framed them out, and then put. So these were not. So he put them up real close to the ceiling tiles. He used like wire. Shitty like herpes wire, and hung them like really close, so you didn't have access. But then he made it a point to drill a nice hole and put a nice little switch on it. But then he fucking chose 9-volt LED strips, and the 9-volt battery is buried up in this thing, and like to get these things down, like, it's not easy, because you got, like, fucking AIDS or thick wire. And then he hung these things below the lamps, the overhead fluorescent bastards. I'm like, dude, what? Like, how many drugs do you have to do to do this? It's just so... It's just... The one wall is painted orange, the bathroom is painted red, everything else is white. So strange, yo. But good content for live stream, so thank you, weird man. Wait, no, we got that. Tiago says, my house had that orange sticky stuff on the WC cabinet. What is that? What is the deal with that? Lord Henrik says, while cleaning anything sticky, use Goof Off. I prefer the other stuff, the orange stuff. I've used them both quite a bit. God damn it! Somebody help me out. What's the other orange stuff called? I've used them both, and the other stuff works better. It's the other one. There's only two. But yeah, they work great. You're right. You're right, Lord. Veritas Weasel says, on your thingies with all the gooey orange stuff on, which I didn't catch what they were, try using Dawn dishwashing liquid. That stuff removes anything greasy. I power wash them. It's all good. Demo FPV says, hey, Denzel the Terrible says, can you route the cable with the ducts? Maybe. I don't know how to do anything, so there's going to be much YouTubing. I actually have to fix one of the outlets in the living room. I've always stayed away from electrical. I've always been afraid of electricity, which is that's what I call a healthy fear. But yeah, one of the outlets, when you pull the switch, when you pull the fancy panel off the front, and then the actual outlet has the top screw and the bottom screw. The bottom screw, it's very stripped out. Like, I tried putting much bigger screws in there, and they've obviously tried that too. So it's like all the way stripped out, which sucks because the drywall and shit like really tuck that plastic rectangle bastard in there. So I'm gonna have to get a little medieval on that, because I think I can't see another possibility. I think I have to pull that plastic bastard out of there and replace it. So that's gonna suck. But yeah, I'm gonna be like YouTubing all this shit, which I actually really like, because then I'll find, one of the great things about the algorithm is that it'll find, not always, but it'll find people that are really good, right? And they'll have like tips and tricks and shit like that. So I'll figure out, the easiest or the slickest or the cleanest or whatever way to hopefully do that. So it'll be good. I'm looking forward to learning all this shit. Kevin Sumner says, Gaming Grig, what's the budget? I like nothing. I have no money. Maggie and I are both completely broke. But yeah, if there's like a deal that's too good to pass up, and it's $200 for a $400 video card or something like that, like I'm down, but no budget in mind, because no budget. But and there's no time frame either, but yeah, if there's deals that are too good to be true, that's what I want to hear about. Not like 10% off. 10% off I don't care about. 40% off, 50% off, shit like that. That's what I'm looking for. So yeah, let me know. Metaldartskin says, I used to run Ethernet for a living, can definitely help with that and the PC gaming stuff. Very cool, Metal. I appreciate that. We'll definitely talk. Veritas Weasel says, you can always drop your networking cables down through the attic, through the walls, create your own little outlets, use fishing sinkers to drop a line, tie the other end to the networking cable, pull it through the walls. Very cool. I like that. Although there is no attic in this place. Yeah, where the router is, I can only go down. Come to think of it, the way that this house is very unique. This is a very, very strange house. Great, but very strange. A very good strange. So yeah, there would actually be no way to go up. The only way to get towards that side of the house is to go down. And then come back up. I also don't have a good feel for like the layout of the house yet. We've only been in there since last Saturday, and most of the time has been just shuffling shit back and forth. I don't even have a full idea of, although I just thought about it and now I do. I was about to say, I don't, like the stairs that go down to the basement, there's a 90 and then there's a 90, and I was thinking about it earlier today. I was like, what's below me? Is the garage below me? Or is it but I just realized that the patio and the downstairs door to the backyard from the basement are right on top of one another, and that answers the question of what's right below the living room. So yeah, I'm still like kind of figuring out the layout of the house, but Big FPV says get a Dell Optiplex full-size i7 used on eBay, has guarantee 1 terabyte SSD for what? $160 for the whole computer? What? Fuck out of here. PCs are that cheap? No. Upgrade power supply, put a good graphics card in it, $500 gaming rig. Jesus. Big FPV, can you do me a favor? Can you shoot me a message anywhere at CiottiFPV with that? And I'm going to open up a tab and just leave it open. Grizz FPV says, I appreciate that, brother. If I have to make a new account, I'm going to have to change my pilot name. Would that be a good idea? No, it's a terrible idea. No, just put a dash or something like that, or a dot, Grizz.FPV, you know what I mean? Grizz-FPV. Don't change from Grizz. Changing from Grizz will lose you any name credibility that you had, right? Anybody that knows you as Grizz will be very confused and they won't be able to find you. Or do like the real Grizz-FPV, or you know what I mean? Look at what other people are doing and yeah, go with that. But unless you want to, you know, the reason to change your name is you hate your existing name or something like that, right? Not because you got donked by a scammer. Almac FPV says, what MacBook is that? Just bought Pro 2015, Radeon R9, etc. The good one. That's like 6 years old. It's not great, but it's okay. It's fine. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it's like 6 or 7 years old. It's fine. 661 says, because you slapped him on stuff. Well, I know that, but you know. Moderatson says, because of people's endless, pointless search for novelty and things they think make them sound like they're one of the cool kids. There it is. And that is it. YouTube's about to do the thing. There it is! Thanks for the dick in the mouth, YouTube, you jerk-offs. That was a little aggressive, I gotta be honest. B-Man says, I agree with new generation tries to slang up a lot of stuff these days, but maybe we're just getting old and sounding like our parents. Yeah, it's so goddamn true. Great Southern says, how's vinyl artistic coated adhesive sound? That's better. Kevin Sumner says, clearly we've got to promote synergies by pinging our peers to gain great market leverage. Corpo speak. Leverage is the other one. Oh my god, if one person says leverage, I'm going to cut their face. Oh my god. Well, we're going to leverage this. Really? How about if you use it? It's one syllable, asshole, and it makes sense to everyone. Leverage. I'm going to fucking leverage my foot up your ass. Leverage. I'm going to light you on fire. If I catch one of you guys using the word leverage, like in the corporate dickbag speak, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to actually attack you with a shovel and a pitchfork, and those are things that, you know, you won't survive. So don't do it. Jesse Garcia says, I'm talking about ping, now do synergy. Synergy is not so obnoxious because what's the non-douche bro word for synergy? Synergy I don't like it. Don't get me wrong, I don't like it, but it's one of the lesser offenders, right? I think. I don't know. Plus, synergy is like old school. And that makes it okay. I don't know. 661 says, about being hungry, you have to match the correct size LiPo to the motors to get the right flight time. Bigger motors need a bigger MAH LiPo. I'm sure you know this already. Yeah, Quad 66 certainly knows that. Like, you know, he's one of the top guys in terms of toothpicks. So, yeah. And so when he says that they're hungry, what I think he's saying is that for lightweight, so, you know, those motors are arguably made for like 1S toothpicks, and for the ideal, and then that in itself is subjective, right? For the ideal all up weight, for the ideal 1S 3-inch toothpick, they're a little hungry for that. Is what I think that he was saying. If I used them on a tiny lifter, maybe they would be the most efficient motors ever. So it's too kind of all over the place. It Spawn says, please take a pic of this. I need to see this. I'm so upset that I didn't take pictures of all the absolute insanity in this place. It felt really good to just take it all apart. Because, like, the garage is so cool, and, like, you know, this is the first time that, like, I've got a space that's, like, more mine than a rental, right? Like, with rentals, you don't do shit, because you know you're gonna have to completely undo it, and, like, you could potentially be out of there in, like, a year or two, right? Like, Meg and I are gonna stay in this place for fucking ever. So it's just been. Also, like, I've wanted a garage, right? Like, I was into motorsport for 15, 20 years, and I was doing it out of apartments. So, like, to have a garage is a really, really big deal for me. It's, like, weirdly heartbreaking that I'm not into cars as much as I used to be. But there's no reason that I can't get back into them. I mean, money is the reason, but that's getting better, and it will continue to get better. So, yeah, the garage thing is an incredibly big deal to me. And, like, to have it all fakakta, I was just like, no. Take it all down. Like, so, yeah, I missed a really good opportunity to take some pictures and shame this person. No one FPV says, you really need another channel, man. Ciotti Rants I watch. That shit would get taken down. YouTube would be like, nope, you said the F word 18 times in 60 seconds. Nope. Denzel the Terrible says, I can see the clickbait thumbnail now. CiottiFPV shows you how to screw. FamGFPV says, I can just imagine your breaker panel. You should check it. Breaker panel actually looks totally fine. There's stuff in this house that was properly done by tradesmen, very obviously. Like the breaker box. Also, like the ceiling in the living room. The ceiling is, Maggie told me what wood it is. Knotty pine. I think she said it's knotty pine. It's the softest of the woods. It's fucking beautiful. And then there's 18 holes in the side of the cabinets. The cabinets were very obviously professionally done. They are goddamn gorgeous. And then there's 18 holes in the side of them by a fucking moron. So yeah, most of the house is beautifully done. And then, to be honest, damn near all the house was beautifully done. And then there's just this like unbelievable half-assed, like, and I think that's what makes it so amusing, is you're just like, oh my god, this place, oh my god, and like you're walking around, you're like, ooh, yeah. Fucking seen it. The fuck? Beep Tube with a $20 super chat. He says, I'm itchy. Why? What? Why are you itchy? Beep Tube, thank you so much for the support. Jesus. Much appreciated. Why are you itchy? What was I talking about? Insulation? Gunny P says, glad to catch you live, you gangly degenerate. Degenerate is a fucking great word. Underutilized word. No one FPV says, sounds like a womanless bachelor pad if I've ever heard one described. It was a guy and his wife, and then they let their nephew stay there. So yeah, maybe the nephew did all the insane stuff. I didn't figure that. That's actually really interesting. Riot9 says, is this AT&T makes Verizon look good? No, this is still Comcast. I'm still at the apartment. Veritas Weasel says it's called Fast Orange, bud. Oh, yeah. Oh, I get to have a fucking big fuck-off pump of goddamn Fast Orange. Ooh! Fucking garage life! Yes! Metatron says, you can get oversized outlet plates to cover up janky holes. Ooh! I think about that. Gunny P says, home electrics are easy. YouTube or hit me up. Sounds good. FemG says, I've been shocked by 440 and 600. Now those really hurt. The other reason that I've always been afraid of electric, home electric, is I got electrocuted pretty bad when I was a kid, plugging in Christmas lights in my room, and like time slowed down. I like felt that shit creep up my arm, and then my arm started to really hurt, and then I somehow got off of it. But that fucked me up like that. Yeah, that was scary, and yeah, so I'll never fuck with home electrics without the breakers off, and I'll probably actually use the multimeter in the house because I ain't playing that game. Tiago says there's an easy fix for a stripped screw and electric box. There's an adapter that fixes that. I'll find it and send a link on Messenger. I use them. Thank you, Tiago. That's very cool. Because I am not just the way that somebody did like a spackle repair too. Like that plastic box is buried in there. Like I would have to really get medieval on it. So yeah, that'd be great if there was an easier fix. No one FPV says try to use a 2-part epoxy. I thought about using epoxy in there. Fill the hole, flay it out from behind, drill it, and tap it worth a shot before ripping the box out of the wall. I was thinking about that. I was just gonna dump welder in there because it's an outlet, like whatever. But epoxy is a much better idea. No one FPV says YouTube did the thing. Because use the same epoxy to epoxy in a nut behind the stripped out hole. That worked too. No need to drill tap any of that crap. Maybe. Yeah, I could totally do that. But I'll probably just dump epoxy in it and drill it out if I go that route. If Tiago's thing that he's gonna send me, the adapter doesn't work out. Grizz FPV says, awesome, thanks. I really didn't want to. Yeah, hopefully you don't have to. Gutty P says synergy equals flow. Oh, paradigm. Yarb says leverage our synergy to shift paradigm, please. Yeah, paradigm is another one. Although paradigm is not being used completely. Like ping is being used totally fucking wrong. Leverage, while not being used wrong, it's a longer fucking word than the actual word, right? Paradigm is just a. It's still douchey, but I don't know. Talby says, I've been in Moab for the last couple weeks, haven't had service most of the time, but just got a package from you. Thank you, bro. So dope, headed to Patreon now. Very cool, Talby. Enjoy, my man. Enjoy. Talby is speaking of a previous giveaway that I got shipped out last week. No one FPV says, hello, old school. Guess that gives you a hint of my age. You're in good company, no one. Bunch of old heads up in here. Grizz FPV says, you have leverage in the FPV community. Kiz Bartlett says, some poor person poured their heart and soul into building all that, and you're going to ruin his artistic work. Goddamn right, I'm going to ruin it. License to Drive says, garage equals home for your baby. Yeah, it's the fucking 2 just hangs out. It just sits there like the big blue egg that it is. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's and like I'll be able to work on it without getting eaten by mosquitoes, and like with flat fucking concrete below me, that's never happened. I've never worked on a car and not worried about it falling on me because the janky ass asphalt is like under the jack, like, here I come, I'm gonna kill you. First Tatsuza says, I pinged my bud for slap leveraging our synergy to facilitate a new corporate paradigm. Oh boy. Dusty Joe says, I'll do most of my home repairs except electric. I don't blame you for a goddamn second, Dusty. I'm gonna force myself to do the electric shit though, because, you know, I can solder now, and I have a multimeter, and I have a better understanding of electric, so I'm gonna force myself to do it, but it's still creepy. Horribles is in the house. What's up, Ken? Host a weekend trip up there for me, and I'll do electrical work for you. Oh shit. I don't really know. There's not a whole lot that needs to be done at this place, to be honest. It's in a really good. It's yeah. It was an expensive house. It's kind of textbook, pretty expensive house. Most of the stuff is done. I'm pretty shocked that there's not Ethernet run, but I kind of feel. You know what? Oh, you know what though? You know what does need electric? Is the basement and the garage. The garage only has 2 outlets, and they're in stupid spots. Mainly, I think, because the one whole side of the garage is a cement wall, and then same deal on the basement. 2 sides of the basement are cement walls behind the drywall. But it's got drop ceiling, so I'm just gonna send a goddamn. I'm just gonna send extension cords up over the drop ceiling. Just send a bunch. But it would be nice to have a little bit of a better. Do me a favor, Ken. Message me, man. Yeah, come up here and fly. I would love to have a better electrical setup in the basement, especially because I'm gonna have the streaming setup in the one corner. I'm gonna have the home theater in the other corner. That would be awesome. I would love that. No one at FPV says I'll do electric any voltage, usually live. I'm daring somehow still alive too, and I'm caught up on chat. And it's 11:10. What do you guys want to do? Mailbag or giveaways? Type it into the chat. Type mailbag into the chat or type giveaways into the chat. Hurry. Danzo the Terrible says extension cords. What are you saying about Redneck Engineering? They'll be covered up though. You won't be able to see them. This motherfucker's Redneck Engineering was right in front of you, just waiting. All right, we're doing mailbag. That was ruthlessly stolen by me from Mighty Car Mods here on YouTube. Go give them a... I did message them and ask them if I could use it, and they didn't get back to me because they're a huge channel. Mighty Car Mods here on YouTube, best car channel in the world. This is a box from Li-Ion, L-I-I-O-N. And in this box, I was tempted to not show this to you guys, but because it doesn't benefit me to show this to you guys, but it's okay. I'll take the hit. Fuck. Fuck. So apparently these beautiful Xing 1504 Come on, you dirty hoe. Focus. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you, Logitech. I hate you. These are the Xing 1504 3900 kV motors. I can't find them anywhere on the internet other than Li-Ion. Although I bet you can buy them straight from iFlight. And because I couldn't find them, I got a whole shitload of them. Because I think these are going to become my preferred motor for the 3-inch Runcam hybrid carrying freestyle rigs. So I bought a whole shitload of them. Also, I'm going to put a set of these onto this guy if these RCX 1306s don't work out. I might put them onto this guy even if they do work out because they're a 1504. These are a 1306. Look how close to this. So this is a pusher. This is upside down right now. This is right side up. See how far down they sit? They're really close to the ground. One of the things I hate about pushers is that if you land in the grass, you can't take back off because the propellers are like a millimeter off the bottom of the goddamn rig. So with these 1504s, they're a little bit less stator volume than these 1306s, but they'll be a lot more realistic on this rig. Also, oh, I rotated the Vista. Okay, so that's not... I used to have an issue where I put the Vista in here 90 degrees from normal, and the propellers were coming really close to the MIPI cable and to the all the other wires, and a shorter motor would help with that. But yeah, so that's I'm almost certainly going to put a set of these on this pusher rig. This is the QAVS, I think, Freibot, whatever. It's this one. It's on CiottiFPV. This is hopefully going to become my workhorse for the crit racing series. Even if it's not, this is going to be what I'm flying at the crit thing because it's sub 250 grams and it's fully enclosed. Know what I mean? So I want to have this with me. You know what I mean? And I do want it to fly good. Ideally, this gets the job done. I think it might. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, it's definitely going to be with me. Because yeah, they're doing a live stream and they wanted to interview me last time and show my gear and shit. And you know, going on their live stream with a Cinesplore with no ducts and the fucking carbon fiber things like, I'm here to poke your eyes out, you know, is not a good look. So yeah, I got these, and then I got some, are these the extended, yeah, these are hard to find, yo, extended Immortal T's, because on a couple of rigs, I want to put the Immortal T on the front. So yeah, this is the Immortal T with the longer antenna. So yeah, the Cineglide, I want to put the Immortal T on off the nose, because that is as close to a long range build as I'm ever gonna have. And when you put your Immortal T on the front, when you're flying away from yourself, you get slightly worse signal, but then when you turn around to come home, you get the best possible signal. So yeah, I snagged 2 of these because I've been looking for these on websites for a while and they're just sold out everywhere. So I happened to see them on this Li-Ion website, and I snagged a couple. I was thinking about grabbing a couple of their batteries. They have a couple of really interesting long range batteries, but they just weren't quite right. I don't have motors that'll do... They had a couple of 4S long-range batteries that I was really interested in, but I don't have motors that are really high enough kV for that. So I said to hell with it. And, yeah, it's whatever. I'm not going to fly long-range. Unless I move out west. But yeah, if you need an extended Immortal T, Li-Ion is your spot. Let's go over there. Look at all these Xing 1504s, man. I'm fucking swimming in Beautiful motors. I also did a Tiny Whoop order that I already took out of the box. This is the container for a Runcam Nano 3, the ultra small little jib jab. They just happen to have it, and yeah, I love this little camera for Tiny Whoop, so I snagged an extra one just to have it. I don't really need it right now, but nice to have it. Dusty Joe likes Lion. 661 says, are those the titanium shaft Xing 2? No, I don't think so. I don't know what the shaft material is, but they're the 1504. They're the Xing 1504. Great fucking motors. Ed K says, heavy-duty extension cords are expensive AF. In one place, we ran Romex over the garage rafters, but put extension cord ends on it. I don't even know what Romex is. But you're right. Yeah, heavy-duty extension cords are expensive. I have a couple. I have a bunch, actually. Yeah, I have enough to kind of do it, but it would be nice to do it a little bit better. This is the Tiny Whoop 1S discharger, and this is a new little note. I've ordered a couple of these in the past. This is something I order every time I do an order on tinywhoop.com. I get one of these because they end up going into giveaways. It's a perfect giveaway item. But yeah, this is a 1S pH 2.0 discharger to bring your Tiny Whoop batteries down to 3.8. Or Romex, I guess, not Romex, whatever. This is pretty cool. It says, remember, always closely monitor any charging or discharging LiPo battery. Good little note. Also, this is a quick voltage checker. If the light stays solid for a moment before discharging, the battery is over 4.15 volts and is ready to rip. That's pretty fucking cool. I had no idea. So if it's over 4.15 volts, the light will stay solid for a moment when you plug it in. I love it. I love it. God, tinywhoop.com is just the best. This is going to be in a future giveaway. Stay tuned. Wait, or is that the red one? That's the red one. I have an orange one that's going to go into a giveaway. A couple of stickers as always. Jesse's sticker game is strong. I think that's what cool kids would say. Turny whirp! These are the 0802 Hex 30,000 kV. I now have all the 30,000 kV motors. These are the Happy Model EX, the really lightweight one-piece bell magnet spitting motors. On the website, in the product listing for these motors, Jesse says, do not buy these motors. They are very fragile, but they're also very light. So if you want an incredibly performing motor that performs incredibly well and you're willing to sacrifice some durability, that's why you should buy these motors. These motors are going to go on the HD Mobula 6 HD0. The HD0 Mobula 6 that's coming out that Nevin from FPV Exchange very, very, very kindly offered to send me of. So what my hope is with these motors is that, so it's got HD0 in it, which is a 4 to 6 gram weight penalty. These motors are going to make up for some of that extra weight, but still give me the stator volume and the power of an 0802, which is going to be important because that rig is going to need the extra power because it's heavier, but then I'm also going to save a little bit of weight. I accidentally bought a set of 4 of these, of the Happy Model versions of these in 19,000 kV. I meant to buy 25,000 kV. I accidentally bought 19,000 kV. It seems like the problem, the fragility and the lack of durability with these motors is the belt. So those Happy Model motors that I've got 4 perfectly good bells. So, yeah. Kevin Sumner says, prepare to cuss. Mobula 6 HD0 motors are soldered onto the AIO. Yeah, so because it's a diamond. AIO, right? This is the one thing I don't like about the Diamond AIO. But that's actually okay, because I'm gonna have to be swapping bells out. I'm not gonna have to swap stators out. So it shouldn't. It's still gonna be fucking annoying because I won't just be able to unplug it and work on it on the bench. But not the end of the world, because the stators. I'll bet you these have the same stators as the full size 0802s. So yeah, hopefully these with that HD0 Modulus 6 are going to be the hot combo of hot combos, and, you know, models will be banging down my door to rape me. Look at this! This is a Fractal 65. Very inexpensive. You guys have been bugging me to try this and asking me what I think about it for a long time. I don't think it's a good idea. I don't think I'm gonna like it, but we're gonna try it for science, right? And I might actually. I love their stickers. I might use this on. Actually, I'm gonna put this sticker on my little tiny whoop case. I might use this on that build, on that Modula HD0 build. It depends whether or not. Ooh, they give you two of the. Oh god, I threw up. They give you two of the TPU pieces. It depends on whether or not the HD0 camera will fit in this little TPU mount. But yeah, here it is. This is all that really matters. This and the TPU. They give you one of these awful Modulus 6 frames, which are just useless. Let's break it now. Does anybody want this? You can have it. Don't. It's not worth the shipping. I'm actually throwing it away right now. There it is. It's in the garbage. So yeah, this will be cool. Hopefully. I'm gonna put cockroach ducts on it because they're the strongest, and I have a couple of them that I cut off of a cockroach frame. So yeah, this will be interesting. The reason why I'm interested, looking forward to using this on the HD0 Modulus 6 is, I noticed with this build, because you're on the carbon fiber, the AIO sits really low. And then the HD0 build has the AIO and a double stack. It's got the HD0 stack on top. So I think with this frame, that HD0 build, I think that the HD board will sit perfectly flat on the top of the ducts, and that'll just be really satisfying. Whenever I see these Fractal 65 builds, it drives me fucking crazy that the AIO sits so low and then the ducts sit up so high. So, you know, hopefully this will satisfy my urge to have everything be symmetrical in the whole wide world. And I, of course, got another one of these excellent Tiny Whoop cubes, which I will now untie and throw over my head, and it will explode in an orgasm of cubeness, potentially destroying everything in sight. Ready? It didn't go all the way open, but it went open like this. These are great. I really like these. You can stack them. You can slap them. You can run it just like this, and then it's a double-sided double gate with the proper artwork on both sides, or you can cube it, and it's a big old cube. And yeah, you can use these little ties. There's these little ties all over them. And you can tie another one of these. So you can have a vertical. You can make like 2 tall or 3 tall in the house, in the huge living room. I'm gonna tie like 5 tall and do a big dive. So yeah, I dig these a lot. I think GemFan might have their own version of that. I'm gonna try to convince them to send me a couple too. I wanna have 1,000 gates in that basement that I can just set up. Those collapse down so easily too. It's really cool. Bob Noxious says, iFlight is sold out on the website. 1504s may be discontinued. That's kind of what I'm worried about. I was worried about that because I couldn't find them anywhere in the 3900 KV. In the lower KV, you can find them all over the place, but not in the 3900. So, yeah, I snagged... How many are there? 4, 8, 12, 10. I got 10. I wanted to buy more, but I was like, it's a lot. Kiz Bartlett says, you can tell iGao isn't on right now when the Cube Gates and Whoop motors, Whoop motors are in stock. Alright, cool. Let's get going on these giveaways, friends. What do you say? First up! Alright, so we're going to do the 3 Patreon giveaways, and then we're going to do the Open to Everybody giveaway. You gotta wait until I say now for the Open to Everybody giveaway. So if you've joined the Patreon, thank you. Don't join it now. You can't get on the giveaways. It's too late. Alright. Here we go. So, well, actually, first, I need to do some things. I need to set the giveaways up. So, hold on. The stream is going to get real angry. It's going to be okay. I promise. Just bear with me. I'm reopening 15 effing tabs. Alright, so now I need to click a couple of buttons here. So, hang on a second. Somebody asked a question that I can... Somebody asked me an easy question that I can talk about while I'm doing this. Here, look at the... Don't look at me. Look at that. Here. Look at that. Don't look at me. I still haven't finished that up, by the way. As if you couldn't tell. Alright, so I'm setting up the giveaways. Stand by. But yeah, somebody asked me an easy question. If you've got one. FPV raffle. Alright. $5 tier is good to go. Doing the $10 tier. How are you, man? I'm good. That's too easy. It's too easy. Denzel the Table says, what is the airspeed velocity of a swallow? I think they'll go like 50 miles an hour, won't they? Birds are fast, yo. The Top Gear guys actually had a big conversation about the speed of birds in one of the older episodes. Jeremy was like, I was on the highway the other day, and a pigeon was going as fast as I would. I couldn't believe it. And James was like, well, actually, top speed of a pigeon is 70 or something like that. I was like, whoa, what? Kevin Sumner says, I've got a 1404 that's making a little noise compared to others. Bell and shaft look good. Swap it, clean it. Clean it. Hell yeah, clean it. Get some Newbie Drone has Smooth Lube. That might fix it. Alright, here's the 5-inch tier. Alright, cool. And then we've got the Ultra Mega Supporter tier. And there we go. Alright, just like that. CMYK says, what 2020 currently recommending? Where have you seen it in stock? I haven't seen shit in stock anywhere. I'm sick with T-Motor stuff at this point. I'm just over it. I'm over stuff blowing up. I'm over electronics failing when it's not my fault. Like, if it's my fault, I'm cool. But man, I am absolutely willing to pay $20 more for a flight controller that's not gonna just shit the bed for no reason. I'm just so sick of it. And T-Motor does have like a micro-oriented ESC that's a lot cheaper. It's that yellow color. It's the yellow PCB like that Newbie Drone uses and Pyro Drone uses. So yeah, I think it might be in stock on CiottiFPV. Maybe. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, I'm just sticking with all T-Motor stuff. Most of the T-Motor stuff is made by Acon, so I'm basically going with all Acon everything. So yeah. that's where I'm at. It's expensive, but it's like, it's worth it because of time. Like, I just can't fucking handle the electronics just dying. It's just maddening. So yeah, that's where I'm at. All right, we're gonna change the delay to 6 seconds. Change this over to a different frame. This cool little raffle thing is made by CiottiFPV. Shout out to CiottiFPV. You can use this raffle thing. It's raffle.CiottiFPV.com. You'll see it in a minute. We want mini quad test bench, crush light, save. All right, boys and girls, I am ready to go. No more looking at my ripsqueak. Title my sex tape. All right, so first up, we've got the Tiny Whoop and Toothpick tier. Tonight, the prize is this frame. Which frame is it? Happy Model Larva X bottom plate. Really good motor protection on this frame. A little stabby, but good motor protection and a ton of bracing. Really interesting frame. And then we've got 2 sets of these 75mm, 1mm shaft gem fan props. We've got a set of the 3016 tri-blades, a little whip antenna, UFL whip antenna, and a little solid pin PH 2.0 connector for our $5 a month lovelies. So let's spin the wheel and begin the Trail of Tears for all but one. Here it is. There's all the names. I'm going to click the button, and the thing is going to blow the tickets away. And if your ticket doesn't get blown away, you win. Things are blowing away. I still see Dwayne Huff. Nope, he got blown away. Mark Willis, he's still there. Bren the Wizard is still in there. Who else is still in there? It's Darts. Nope. Bren the Wizard's gone. Ron T. Harnage, congratulations. You have won some toothpick things. I'm going to write your name down and grab your number, not your number, your address off of Patreon and send you your stuff. Congratulations, Ron. Ron T. Harnage. Awesome. Congrats, Ron. That goes over there. Next up, we've got the 3-inch micro brushless and Cinewhoop tier. Keystrokes are down in OBS. How dare you? It's a Ripsqueak extravaganza tonight. We've got a Ripsqueak V2. Yeah. Brand new in package Ripsqueak V2. And then a shitload of TPU. It comes with... It comes with this really cool, like, Tiffany blue TPU in it, but wait, there's more! I've just got a bunch of extra TPU floating around. We've got the really cool race canopy and this really slick tricolor print. And then there's an Insta 360 Go, the original one, mount. That's vertical. This one's horizontal. They're really cool little Immortal L and 45-degree UFL jib jab. This is the mount. This is the V1 mount, but I think this might still work on the V2. This is the mount for the Insta360 Go thing. It might not work. Another one. Another one of the rear things. A bunch of the arm... Ah! What? How did you get all the way over there? A bunch of the little arm protectors. Little arm guards. They might be too thin. This is a rear panel to zip tie your little communications package to, your VTX, your Nano VTX and your Nano receiver. And then all that stuff all over again in purple and orange. Oh, and there is a front piece here that will definitely, this is meant for the V2, so this will definitely work to mount the Insta360 Go. This is a little sled for a Pro 32 TBS Nano VTX, which I don't recommend. I don't like that VTX. A bunch more of the little camera loops. Another one of those little sleds. And, oh, these arm protectors will definitely work. Some orange ones, 2 orange ones, and 2 purple ones. So, shitload of TPU. You'll be able to, I don't know what you'll be able to do. Bunch of really cool BQE stickers in here as well. So, super, 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 ultra, mega, Ripsqueak 2 setup. Did the stream die? No. Right, 9's internet died. 661 says, I feel like BQE is out of business. Ripsqueak's worth a lot more now. Yeah. They're not out of business. I'm sure Bill is just, I'm not sure, but I have a feeling Bill is just dealing with life shit. So, be as patient as you can. I know that's a terrible answer, but real life comes first. So let's see who wins this Ripsqueak V2. It's gonna be a patron. I gotta restart OBS. If these keystrokes don't work, I'm gonna absolutely lose my mind. Be right back. And we're back. BQE Ripsqueak 2 is gonna be won. That's not the right button. By one of these beautiful people on these tickets. If you get blown away, sucks to be you. If you don't get blown away, you won. Let's see who that person's gonna be. Aaron FPV is still there. I see him. Oh, nope, he got blown. Bueller? Okay. We're gonna... Oh, really? Hold on. I gotta set this back up. That was weird. I shouldn't have hit reset. I should have hit play again. Alright, hold on. Let me get that reset. That was weird. Pokey FPV is a great guy. We're not gonna speak of what just happened. We're not gonna shame Pokey. He's a great guy. Throttle limit too high. Alright, hold on. I'm setting it back up. Alright, submit. And duration 6, save. Alright, let's try this again. And here we go! Okay, Seth Robinson's still there. Maybe he'll win. Gator, nope, Gator got blown away. Aaron FPV, oh, Aaron FPV won! Holy crap, that's weird that I kind of called it. I swear to God it's not fixed. Congratulations, Aaron FPV. Your first name sounds just like mine, and that's definitely why you won. Why did I put the Sharpie back? I didn't. The Sharpie's right here. Alright. FPV. Alright. One more frame extravaganza on our giveaways here tonight. And that is going to be a 5-inch frame made by Axis. It's the Manta. It's Mantis Toboggan. Manta 5-inch freestyle frame. This is just, I mean, I don't know much about it as a frame, but Jesus, the packaging is beautiful. And the frame itself is gorgeous too. So you're going to be looking fine. Even if you can't fly well, at least you're going to look good. And that's what it's all about, my friends. If you can't fly good, gotta look good. Get those solder joints just as sexy as you can. Maybe the ladies will dig it. Maybe they'll finally come around. They'll be like, oh, well, you know what? He had the shiniest balls I've ever seen. So I had to let him take me home. This frame will do that for you. Because the frame will look so good that you'll just flux everything and you'll have the shiniest balls on this side of the Mississippi. Also a bunch of TPU. What the fuck is wrong with me? And 3 sets of these HQ 5x4.3x3 V2S. I actually really like these props. if the GemFan 5143s and the GemFan stick bang props weren't the best propellers in the whole wide world, I might actually run these. These are a really decent... These are pretty much the best propeller that HQ makes, in my opinion. Unfortunately, they're still not as good as GemFans, but these are really good. You're going to dig them. You're going to love my nuts. Let's get this going here, and here is the raffle with the 5-inch tier and the Ultra Super Supporters. Good luck. Tickets be blown away. GrizzFPV just got blown away. Patrick Scott just got blown away. Frank Bernhard, congratulations. You got one hell of a frame, my friend. I'm going to write your name in red and mail you some stuff. Frank Bernhard. Now we're going to do the... Congratulations, Frank. I don't think I saw you in the chat. Maybe you'll watch this on repeat. I'll send you your stuff, brother. All right. Now we're going to do the Super Chat and PayPal-based giveaway. Here's how it works. For $5 via Super Chat or PayPal, PayPal does not take 30% like YouTube and Google do. PayPal link is over on CiottiFPV.com. $5 gets you on the wheel once. $10 gets you on the wheel twice. I have the wrong camera on. You don't need me to hold my fingers up. You guys know how to count. Ready? Go. PayPal or Super Chat. If you do PayPal, tag me in the chat. Say, yo, Ciotti just sent you PayPal, blah, blah, blah. And I'll get you guys on this last wheel. And, oh, here's the... most importantly, here's what you're playing for. Tweet FPV set of grips. You're going to message Tweet, and he's going to cut you a set of grips for your transmitter or for your TS100 that you're about to win. I spoiled the surprise. We've got a very cool little Brain FPV little quad keychain thing that you can hang on your bag and look all fancy. FPV Exchange printed a bunch of these ND filter holders for Rampage. These are really cool. I really like these. You can buy these from Brain FPV, and what I really like about the Brain FPV ones too is that this little pouch in the corner is set up for micro SD cards, and you can even put an ND filter on top of that. So, and it's also marked. It says like ND4. Oh, this is marked too. ND8, ND6. Yeah. So this is marked. But yeah, if you want to buy one of these, I loved it. I've had one of these for a long time. Brain 3D sells them. If you have a QX7, this is a screen protector for it. This is 3, maybe 4 sets of the new V2 GemFan Minchan Kim 51466. These are apparently just the best goddamn racing props in the world. If you're MMCX and right-hand circular polarized, this is an excellent little OCP True RC antenna for you. And a TS100, yo. I won this for winning the micro Rippies competition, but I'm just not gonna use it. I'm not. I have my Weller station for my desk, and I really try not to solder when I'm out in the field. If I have to solder, I have a field soldering iron. So yeah, one of you guys is gonna get a fresh black TS100 because realistically, it ain't gonna get used by me, and it's a goddamn crime for this pretty of a little soldering iron and capable of a little soldering iron to not get used. And one of these little XT60 to barrel leads. So there you go. There's your Super Chat and PayPal giveaway for the night. Let me start adding some names, and yeah, we'll get this going. Danzilla the Terrible, with a 10 Californian Super Chat, he says, sign me up, big money, no whammies. Deal, Danzilla. All right, he's going on here 2 times, once and twice. Riot 9 says, 1 spin again, please. Thank you, Riot 9. I'm going to put spin again on the wheel. Come on. Hold on. Create some spaces here. All right. All right, spin again is on the wheel. Thank you, Riot. Kiz Bartlett says, did the other guy ever message you from last time's giveaway? He did, Kiz, and I should have replied back to your email. I hope I meant to reply back to your email and say sorry, man. The guy got back to me. Coil Locker says, just send in PayPal for 2 entries. Thank you, Coil Locker. He knows what's up. Custom Creations with a $10 super chat. He says, put me in for 2. Good luck to all. Thank you, Custom. You were on there twice. Once I get caught up on the super chats, I'll hop into my email. Muddy Ertson says, PayPal for 2. Thank you, brother. License to Drive with a 5-pound super chat. He says, spin again. We're getting another spin again going on the wheel. You guys are very generous. All right, got it. Thank you, License. SCO-FPV says, sign me up with a $9.99 super chat. Thank you, brother. You're going on here twice. 1 SCO-FPV, 2 SCO-FPVs. There we go. Great Southern with 7 Australian dollars. He says, throw one up for Riot 9. All right, Great Southern. Sounds good. Riot 9 is now on the wheel, whether he likes it or not. All right, let me fire up my email here. Denzel the Terrible says, change my 2 entries to Bob Noxious and Fam G if you can. Sounds good. Denzilla. All right. Denzilla is changing over to Fam G and Bob Noxious. Done. Sleepy CBR with a $9.99 super chat. He says, why not? Sleepy CBR. What is CBR as in the motor bicycle? Why is it sleepy? Why is it a sleepy CBR? Frank Nicholas says 2 entries via PayPal. Thank you, brother. Kiz Bartlett says it's cool. Your lips uttering my name is a win itself. Great Southern says I'm up to 2 on PayPal, brother. Sounds good. Great Southern. Kevin Sumner says PayPal. All right, cool. Email's coming up. There it is. All right, let's get it going here. We've got a little bit of Aaron Holocker says what we just here. Coil Locker sent it over before he even knew what the giveaway was for. All right, once and twice. There we go. Thank you, Mr. Holocker. Jake Peter Lintron Terry sent you 1326. Thank you very much, Jake. Fingers crossed I can get a win here, brother, he says. I'm going to put your entire name in here, Jake. Once and twice. Bob Noxious with a $25 super chat. He says, 2 for Danzilla. Rest for the fun, brother. Thanks so much, Bob Noxious. Danzilla going back on the wheel, whether he likes it or not. And the rest for the fun. Let's get that updated here. Gear Fun going from 185 to, ooh, look at that, 200. Hey, maybe that's what goes in the, well, yeah, that's what will go in the last 2 holes of the 9 cube thing in the basement of the new house. Will be, so it'll be Nintendo, Super Nintendo 64, PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then gaming PC. Look at that. Cool. Thanks again, Bob Noxious. Let me get back into my email here. All right, got Jake on there. We got a little bit of John Ray, Metal Dirtskin with a $10 super chat. He's going on there 2 times. Not super chat, PayPal. Thank you, John. Once and twice. All right, Metal Dirtskin, you are on there. Frank Nicholas with a $10 super chat is giveaway times 2. Thank you very much, Frank. Always generous, this fella. I was trying to talk Frank into getting onto social media earlier. It went over like a fart in church. That's okay. Kevin Sumner with a $50 PayPal. Holy shit, Kevin. Thank you so much. He says, pinging you to align our leverage for optimal KPI niches. KPI is another one, but KPI is an acronym. It's just douchey. You know? It's just douchey. Kevin Sumner, rather. Thank you so much, brother. Holy crap. I'm putting you on the wheel 2 times. Once and twice. There you go, whether you like it or not. Aber the Ham says, wheel 2, please. Thank you very much, Aber. I heard, in the background, I heard Joshua Bardwell say your name. I don't know what he was saying, but I just heard him say your name earlier tonight. I was like, ooh, Aber. Be hanging tonight. Great Southern says, thanks for throwing my full name out there. I didn't know. So, for the record, if you guys don't want me to say your human being name, you got to put your YouTube name in the PayPal. I have a really hard time keeping everybody's real person names and their YouTube names and their Instagram names and their Facebook names and their Patreon names all straight in my head. So yeah, if you don't want everybody in chat to know your human name, make sure that in the PayPal note you put your YouTube name. All right, cool. We're good. Instantly depressed. Oh shit! All right, here we go. Oh, look at that! Newbie Drone's doing free shipping on $60+ orders, domestic orders starting in July. Oh, you're telling me I gotta wait 4 days to order these 1102s, Newbie Drone? Come on. Oh! They're raising the amount. In the text it says, due to the rising costs in the United States, Newbie Drone has decided to raise the minimum requirement for free domestic shipping to $60 going forward. Okay, so I can probably order those now and get free shipping. But I always add shit. I'll be over whatever. I'm due that order tonight. Here's where I sent. So for the record, Joshua sent me this Axis HD box because it's the only. Whatever. I've talked about this a bunch. Apparently this Axis box is garbage and they all blow up and they suck balls. So Joshua let me borrow his smart controller, and then when I was done with it I mailed it back to him, and all along he's been trying to sell it. And when he told me a couple of weeks ago that the Axis boxes are suspect, I was like, yo, how much do you want for that? Let me buy that smart controller off you. And he gave me a great deal, and I just PayPal him for it. So the smart controller is coming right on back. Double A says, hey there, what's up, homie? Great Southern says, it's all good, pulling your leg. All right, I think we're good. If you're not on the wheel, I'm going to pull it up in a second. If you're not on here, you got to tag me right away and let me know, because it looks like I'm all caught up. So here, sharing my screen. Here's everybody that's on there. Bob Noxious, Fam G, Spin Again, Custom Creations, Spin Again, CiottiFPV, Riot 9, Sleepy CBR, Coil Locker, Great Southern, I didn't do it twice, Danzilla, Metal Dirtskin, Frank Nicholas, Kevin Sumner, Abraham. If you're not up there, tag me right away, because I'm going to spin this in a minute. Abraham says that Raspberry Pi still has your name on it if you want it, and the Smart Controller... but the Smart Controller Pi has you covered, yeah. I'm still very interested in the Pi. I got the Smart Controller from Joshua solely out of, like, I've used it, and I know that it works. It doesn't work well, but I know that it does work, and I just wanted to have it. And it also, like, it's something that'll maintain its value. Like, if I ever need to sell it, I'll be able to sell it, you know what I mean? So, yeah, it's all there. You did not see a Pornhub tab. I keep them in incognito windows. Metaritzian says, the box is probably okay. Axis just ditched out on developers when they needed something in the software, or so I read in the Discord. Interesting. Joshua has had 2, maybe 3 people message him that their Axis boxes failed after, like, 5 or 6 batteries. Like, it was really... really bad. Great Southern with a $5 Australian super chat. He says, $5 for nailing my last name, bro. My last name is CiotTI, so yeah, it's been mispronounced all my life. So I actually give 1 second of effort when I read someone's name to pronounce it properly, because that's kind of all it takes, is like 1 quick second of, like, looking at the letters and sounding it out in your head, and then you can usually get it right. But most people don't do that. Butteritzin says, oh no, we got that. FamG says, the DJI Smart Controller is like $800, right? Yep. Are they still available? I don't know. They are still available. Wow. What the hell? $969, $1,200. What the fuck, B&H? What is the deal with that? They used to be $800. Wow. Wow, Joshua gave me one hell of a deal. Jesus. Bob Noxious says, iFlight confirmed, 1504s are discontinued. There you go, friends. If you want some Xing 1504s, get them now. Kevin Sumner says, your last name is Ciotti, right? That's pretty much how everybody pronounces it. It should be pronounced Ciotti. That's the proper Italian pronunciation. It's his Italian last name, and I'm half Italian. But I live in America, so I pronounce it the cheeseburger way, which is Ciotti. Abraham says, pick one of those screens I sent you and send it this way, and I'll get to work on it then. If when pies get affordable again, I'll get a replacement. Aber, can you do me a gigantic favor and just shoot me a message as a reminder? I'm all over the goddamn place, and I didn't actually know that you were waiting on me. I apologize, brother. Oh, new version, Frank Nicholas says. Okay, cool. Alright, boys and girls, I went over the names. I think I've got everybody. We should be good to go. I can't believe I just showed my email on stream. I try really hard not to do that. There's nothing really damning in there, I don't think. Lion shipment, Tiny Whoop shipment, We Bleed. We Bleed sent me a really cool email. Yeah, there's nothing interesting in there. Don't even bother rewinding. There's nothing good. Alright, boys and girls, let's see who wins. Where is it? Here it is. Click submit. And we're going to change the duration to 6 seconds. And we're going to go to the regular old source one. Here we go. Somebody's going to win some stuff. That person's name is not going to get blown away. I forgot to hit save. Doesn't really matter. Is it going to be Sleepy? It's Sleepy CBR. Congratulations. You have won a whole bunch of stuff. Hey, because you might not need some of this stuff, Sleepy, and you're in the chat, is there anything in here that you don't want? Anything that you don't want, I'll give away in the future. So let me know what you don't want. MCK props, you want these. These are good. ND filter 3D printed thing. Right-hand circular polarized 90-degree MMCX antenna. I'm sure that you want the TS100. Do you have a QX7 or do you have a buddy with a QX7? If you don't, this doesn't do you any good. And then the little keychain thing you're going to dig. Let me know if there's anything in here that you don't want. You are going to message both me and CiottiFPV. CiottiFPV is tweetfpv@gmail.com. You want to let them know which transmitter you've got and which color you want. There is a CiottiFPV purple and red grip tape color. It's the coolest looking one. But he does have a bunch of other colors. And yeah, let me know. Oh, you need to message me. No QX7, no antenna. Cool, so they will go back into future giveaways. I need you to message me because I can't message anybody through YouTube. CiottiFPV all over the goddamn place. Go to .com and then that'll have links to my Instagram and Facebook and shit. So shoot me a message on Facebook or Instagram. I need your first and last name, your address, your email address for tracking. If you're overseas, we're going to split shipping. That's it. That's all you need to do. Oh, I also need you to say, hey, I'm Sleepy CBR, because on Facebook, you're probably not. Your actual human name is probably not Sleepy CBR. And I only know you as Sleepy CBR. Cool? Makes sense? Thanks, everybody. As always, you guys are the goddamn best for getting in on the fun little giveaways. And some of you won some stuff. And some of you got shafted. Right in the pooper. What time is it? 12:01. All right, bye. I did everything I wanted to do. I'm gonna hop on Gran Turismo 7. There was an update. There is now Watkins Glen in there. Apparently, you can run in the night. There's the Suzuki Escudo Pikes Peak version, and I forget what the other two cars that just came out. So, yeah, I'm gonna hop on there. Put in a couple of minutes. I haven't played in a while. Hey, look, Tiny Whoop sent me this really cool little koozie too. I'm not really a koozie guy though, but this will be a cool thing to like put on the shelf. That's all I got for you, friends. Whoop Wednesday will be from here. I'm gonna try to remember to open. Hey, speaking of, this is one of the last FPV crates. FPV crate is no longer going to be doing the monthly subscriptions. Man, is it hard to do a monthly subscription box when the fucking prices on everything double. So they're not going away. They're just not going to do the subscription boxes anymore because they would have to like double the price of the subscription boxes because they're having to pay double the price for the fucking parts to put in the damn things. Not gonna stream it double A. Denzel says good vibes. Menderson says check out some of those Goodwood highlights from this past weekend. I did. I watched the top 10 highlights. I know there's a bunch more. So yeah, interesting. It's sad, but FPV Crate's online store is amazing, so that'll be great. Text is your reminder. Thank you, Aber. Love you guys. I'll see you Wednesday. Yeah. Oh shit! Hold on. I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Love you guys. Be good. Here comes some fly. I'm gonna just replay that same fucking battery because oh boy, I was in it for that one. 2021, May 29th at the stables. Look at this shit, yo. See you guys on Wednesday. Love you. Bye bye. Thanks for not unsubscribing and bailing on me while I've been doing life things the last couple days. Love you. Bye bye. Hold on, I lied. Hold on. We're gonna put some music on this. This is too good not to put some music under. We'll do a quick live edit. All right, hold on. I'm gonna pick something from this folder here because I know there's good stuff in here. Is this the one? Let's see. Come on, get into it. Ooh. There's the one. Here we go. Love you guys. See you Wednesday. Enjoy. Wait. Switch the scene first. Here we go.